Over the past month, we've talked about the types of men to avoid. So now it's time to talk about the ones you should be leaning into. And that's the man who does not come with an agenda and who likes you because it's you. Not every love story has to start with pain, and honestly, I don't think it ever should. A relationship can be peaceful, even if peace wasn't your experience growing up. Because when you've reached a point in life where you've learned how to love yourself, healed from the heartbreaks, and from the versions of you that once settled for less, and when you can discern what is genuine, no longer self-sabotage, and stop wasting time with all the other types, that's when you create space for a good man to come into your life. Welcome to part 5 of the 5 types of white men that date black women series. We will call type number 5, the final type, Mr. Genuine. Let's talk about it. So who exactly is Mr. Genuine? Well, he shows up without ego, without an agenda, and without having to prove anything. He's not dating you to check off a box, to rebel, or to feel special for being different. He's dating you because he wants to get to know who you are as a person. He's emotionally intelligent, he is curious about who you are, not what he thinks you represent, and his consistency is rooted in his character, not performance. Mr. Genuine has done his inner work. He's secure in his masculinity, which means he doesn't have to control you, compete with you, or minimize your voice. And he wants to grow with you, not through you. And when you've built peace within yourself, that kind of man will recognize you instantly. So let's talk discernment. Discernment is how you separate potential from pattern, and that's where a lot of women get lost and screwed over. You keep on ignoring bad patterns of behavior because you're holding on to the hope in potential. You see, potential is what you want to believe about him, and pattern is who he really is. Because any man can say all the right things, but they can't all put their money where their mouth is. Discernment isn't about fear, it's about peace. Because when you finally know what peace is, you stop mistaking it for boredom, and you stop mistaking chaos for chemistry. And when you gain discernment, it becomes much easier to recognize what genuine interest really looks like. You'll know by the way it feels. It feels steady, calm, uncomplicated. There's no anxiety in his presence and no confusion in his words. And there'll be no guessing on where you stand in that man's life. But before you can ever recognize a genuine man, you have to heal the lens that you're looking through. Because if the only examples of love that you've experienced is through pain or struggle, peace will feel foreign to you. You'll only equate dysfunction with depth and chaos with chemistry. You can't attract emotional safety if you're addicted to emotional adrenaline. So before you call a man boring, you have to ask yourself, am I just not used to feeling calm? Healing your dating lens means asking yourself, why do I keep choosing men who always hurt me? And why do I stay so long in these situations? Why don't I think that I deserve better than what I have experienced in the past? When a man is truly good for you, it may not be as exciting as your past dysfunctional experiences. It'll feel unfamiliar because he is not triggering your insecurities. He's not making you chase or overthink or even compete. That is why so many women confuse peace with boredom. You spent so much time in survival mode. You might not even know how it feels like to be chosen without resistance. But love is not supposed to feel like adrenaline. It's supposed to feel like alignment. When a man brings you peace, he is not taking away your spark. He's showing you what emotional safety looks like. And when you stop rejecting what's healthy for you, you start attracting what's meant for you. Every relationship or situationship you've had has taught you something. Some showed you what you don't want, while others revealed where you still needed to heal. Mr. Genuine is a reflection of everything you've learned and worked so hard for. He's not really your reward for suffering, but more so your confirmation that you've grown, that you finally believe that you deserve someone gentle. Love mirrors your self-worth, and the more grounded you are in your peace, the easier it becomes to recognize who is aligned with it. At the end of the day, this series wasn't just only about the men, but it was also about you. It's about learning your patterns, recognizing your peace, and knowing your worth. Mr. Genuine isn't the finish line, but he's a reflection of your readiness. Because when you stop settling for the bare minimum and wasting your time with all the other types, the right person stops feeling out of reach. Remember, healing isn't about leaving what hurts you behind. It's about preparing your heart for what's waiting for you ahead. Well, that concludes this series. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along this journey and understanding my perspective on the 5 types of white men that date black women. I really hope that this series was insightful and gave you a perspective of the types of men that you may come across when you're dating interracially, or just dating in general. These types of characteristics can be seen in all types of men. As mentioned, my name is Paulette. I have a platform on TikTok, which is where I started my content creation. I have now 45,000 followers, and I really hope to grow on there. And of course, here on YouTube. Please don't be shy to write comments down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell for my future videos. I will be doing much more content on dating, relationships, psychology, for all types of women who date all types of men. My purpose by doing content is to help women understand their worth, know their peace, and to date with intention, because it's hard out here and we need a platform and a voice to talk about our experiences and to keep us in check, So once again, thank you so much. My name is Paulette. This is Per Paulette, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye now.